thanks for joining us again. So lockdown restricts us a little bit at the moment. There's not too many places that we can go, so this is what we're going to do this morning. We're going to shoot sunrise just over the city, just at a sort of semi-local park. Came here last week, cycled down on the bike, but it's way too far with all the camera gear, so but yeah, it's a beautiful morning, absolutely beautiful morning. So definitely going to learn to pack lighter, especially when I'm on the bike. So I've got the drone, I've got all the camera stuff, I've got this camera, I've got the other camera in the bag, I've got the big tripod hanging off the back, which you can probably see now as well, which isn't great when you're on the bike. I've got the 70-200 for I don't know what reason. I didn't bring it out last week. But the city just looks so good, you know, like you don't want to lose that. Like if I do want to punch in and get nice and close, then like I don't want to lose that. So I went down that way last time, so I'm going to go down here this time instead. But yeah, what a morning. I'll see you in a minute. Right guys, struggling for a bit of a composition to be honest. I've walked down there, but pretty much you've got a path over on the left hand side here. That's sort of cycled down, and then from there you've sort of got this bit of a scrub and sort of washed out water area down here, and then what I want to do is I want to get over that because there's some beautiful reflections, like some really nice reflections just over there, and just that's picking up all the colour. So what I want to do is I want to shoot from that bank and I want to get that colour straight in, and then I've got the city in the background. But my issue is that there's just probably a 10-foot wide water channel just running all the way through. So it runs all the way from the far end down, and it runs all the way down behind me there. Kind of just locks me in, so I can't do that, which is a shame. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to shoot the same as what I shot last week, and I'll talk you guys through what I've got. So it's pretty much just going to be me standing on the edge of the bank just over there and seeing what I can get. It's not going to be the most groundbreaking composition, unfortunately, but that's what we've got in front of us. Just seen a wild fox just up there as well, which is pretty cool. There's tracks everywhere down here, but yeah, it's pretty cool to see a bit of wildlife in the morning. My focus with this lens and this camera is struggling a little bit. Right, I'll see you in a minute and get set up. fairly simple composition anyway. I can just see the sun's just about to sort of come up. It looks like it's come over the horizon now, but it's just going to peek through. There's just 2 clouds there, so it's just going to come through that. So yeah, composition is sorted. I have got a shot. I'm just going to grab one more. Comes out nicely. So we're at 135mm f2.8. Let's have a quick look here. ISO 100. And yeah, it's not exactly what I want, but yeah, it'll do. It's really nice because like this front section, being at 2.8 and at 135mm, you can push in past this, so you can sort of have that blurry, which is really nice. I might even just try another one and just push in a little bit further. But there's a lot of nice colour just on the water that's sort of right in front of us. I don't know if you guys can see it. But there's a lot of nice water just sort of on this left hand side, just around this bit here. Actually way overexposed, but it's a beautiful morning. Really nice. Absolutely cracking, really. It's just nice to get out. We've been in lockdown for, well, about 6 weeks now, but it looks like we're going to be in for another 2 weeks, so it just stops us from getting out anywhere. So yeah, it's nice to be able to come somewhere local. Like the colours are absolutely beautiful here, like really nice. Like some beautiful pastel colours just out this side here. We were out swimming yesterday morning at about this same sort of time, and the water was just dead calm, and there was these colours going off as well, just like really just subtle colours, which just come out really nice. I don't know if they come out that well on the camera, but just visually they're just amazing, absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I'll stick this photo up for you guys. See what you think. See if we can get anything else. Focus, you Gosh, focus is awful on this. Right, so I got that punched in shot of the city. Still got the tripod all set up, ready to go. I'm just going to try and capture something probably like a little bit more local around here, I think. So I'm going to try and get, yeah, I've got the 16 to 35 on at the moment, so that's what I'm going to run with for now. Saw some spider webs just over there. Just wondering if we can get a shot of that with the light catching. Like, that'd be amazing. Jeez, sorry about my focus. Come on. Jeez, this lens is terrible. Yeah, so there's just over there. There's just some cobwebs, just sort of spread across this piece of timber. So I'm going to see if I can get a bit of a shot of that as well. I'm not sure if it'll come out. If we could get the light high enough, then it might shed a bit of light on that as well, and that might look really nice. So yeah, we'll have a bit of a walk around, see if we can find anything else. Because that's just a bit of a basic shot, really. I'd like to see if we could do something else, but yeah, we'll see. We'll have a bit of a walk around. Sun is crazy. I managed to find this beautiful little spider web, cobweb, just running from some of this sort of vegetation down here, whatever this is. Just so running from that across to, looks to be like maybe like an old timber stump from some sort of platform. So it's just running across. So I'm just in with a 16 to 35, pretty much just punched in all the way to 35, 2.8. I'm actually just going to change that depth of field a little bit. So I'm going to shoot one just like that. Then I'm going to change the depth of field, just see if I can get like a bit of a different look on it. I'm not entirely sure how it's going to come out, so I think it'd be good to just get a couple of different options, and yeah, we can sort of see where we're at when we get back. Alright guys, I haven't moved far. Yeah, it's just a beautiful tree. Saw it last week. Couldn't really sort of see how to isolate it just away from the background. But I'm going to give it a go. Now. I think I've got like a bit of a better idea on how I can shoot it. So. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. I'm just going to get the long lens on. I'm going to stand a little bit further back. So I still had the 16 to 35 on, so it would have been no good for that. Yeah, but I'll probably just take a couple of paces back that way, and yeah, pack to the tripod away. Not getting that back out now. But yeah, I'll try and shoot this, see how this one comes out. But yeah, on face value looks quite nice. Just branches really. No life on it. Don't know if it's dead. Just got a magpie actually sat on the top of it now. So yeah, there is some beautiful trees just down here. Like some have got foliage on, and others that are just. Yeah, just dead. I mean, it would be great to be able to isolate it a little bit more from the background. Like it's still going to be a bit busy, but yeah. And it probably would have been nicer to get it a little bit earlier in the morning because it's just blue sky behind it now. But I don't know. I just think it looks nice. You know, just one of those shots that you shoot for yourself, sort of thing. Yeah, it's nice. Let's have a look. Right, I'm down in the mud. I've stepped back probably 20 paces there, and the tree is quite sort of off to the right hand side. So I've actually just shot another tree just over there, which is just almost like a single tree, and I've shot one like that before on this area. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot this one probably handheld. I'm going to shoot it out from my body like that. Basically we're at about 80 mil, something along those lines. I've still got the 2-second timer on, so it just helped me to keep the camera nice and steady. I'm at f9, ISO 100, and I'm just going to brighten it up a little bit. I'm going to go for 160th of a second, so we'll give that one a go. Yeah, what a morning. I'm not too sure what this sort of shrub is around here, but there's lots of purple purpley red, really nice colours. It's all quite busy though, so haven't really found anything to shoot, but I'm gonna head back to the bike. I'm gonna cycle back to the car, look it back up, probably head back, get some breakfast. But nice morning, really nice. Alright guys, that's it from me for this morning. What a beautiful day. It is going to be absolutely stunning. Yeah, what a beautiful day. But yeah, that's it for this week. Thanks for joining us. I'm really keen to see what you guys think. Last video I did was camping and forward driving, which is that's what I love as well. But photography sort of yeah, the thing I've done for many years. So it's the thing that I love doing. I really enjoy getting out and taking photos. So there's gonna be a lot more of that on the channel. But yeah, I'd be interested to see what you guys think of this versus the last video. Obviously vastly different, difficult to get out at the moment, to do any four-wheel driving or any camping, that sort of thing. So it's yeah, more local spots for photo shoots like this. So plenty of places to shoot around here. Just absolutely blessed in Melbourne, especially out in the west. And yeah, just beautiful mornings like this. Like I'm just coming into spring as well, not be too far away. So yeah, let us know what you think. Subscribe if you want more like this sort of thing. Love to hear your comments. Give the video a like for us, and yeah, please see you next time.